What's good, everybody? It's Z from The Mask, and today we're going to cover what is usually quite a controversial topic in the trading community. A vast majority of trading gurus, teachers, and otherwise educators try to convince new traders, and also everyone around them, that trading is not gambling. I disagree with that, if just on a definition basis. Gambling is a term used to describe the activity of combining money and chance. That simple equation of money plus chance is all the dictionary definition of gambling boils down to. In trading, that is exactly what you're doing. Now, I don't say this to scare you or make you panic or question whether trading can work for you. I say this because it's simply the truth. But gambling itself does not mean losing money. Many people have this negative stigma around gambling, and it may stem from fear, or maybe they just don't understand what gambling actually means. Almost anything in modern times can be related to gambling by its definition of money and chance. Gambling itself does not indicate a guarantee to lose money. It is, as the definition says, a chance, not a guarantee. There's a chance you get fired from your job tomorrow. It may be low. The chance may be as slim as anything you can possibly imagine. But still, you risk your source of income, so your money, on the very high chance of not getting fired. You're gambling. Your house could get blown apart by a random tornado tomorrow. The chance of that happening is basically zero, but it's not actually zero. The chance may be small, tiny even, but it's there, and your house costs money. You're gambling. Just because there's a chance of losing money doesn't mean you are guaranteed to lose money. Let's take a look at Las Vegas. Sin City is basically the birthplace of gambling and casinos. And this casino-focused view of gambling is what most people have in their heads. Both the casino, or the house, as well as the quote-unquote gambler, or casino visitor, are gambling by taking chances of losing money in hopes to gain money. Here, the house has an edge. They know over the long term, because of basically cheating at their games, they will win more than they lose. Yet even still, knowing that the house will make money, there are gamblers that play games such as poker, blackjack, or baccarat, and generate profits on a fairly consistent basis. They are still gamblers, yet they make money doing it. Because again, just the term gambling does not indicate a guarantee to lose money. Trading, much like games such as poker and baccarat, is skill-based, meaning your ability as a trader decides your odds of winning and therefore generating a profit. This does not suddenly stop you from being a gambler. What it simply means is that you're no longer a bad gambler. You are now just a gambler with a certain level of skill in his craft. The only way to make trading not gambling is to take all chance or all money out of the equation. We're only here to make money, so we can't take that part out of the equation. So that leaves us with chance. The only way to take the chance of losing away is to know exactly what the market is doing 100% of the time, which simply is not possible. There are far too many participants giving and taking in far too much information for anyone anywhere to ever know exactly what will happen with 100% accuracy. Since we cannot take chance away from trading, you will always be gambling, regardless of skill level and regardless of whether you generate a profit or not. Let's look at another few examples. This time, examples of skill-based success while taking a chance in life. Let's pretend you're looking for a welder. Maybe you work at a theme park and you need a ride fixed. Or maybe you have your own company that produces things that need to be welded together. Which, by the way, is you taking a chance of building a successful business that could cost you tons of money in the process. You're gambling again. If two people stand before you, advertising themselves as welders, would you choose the one that admits to never having touched a welding machine, that doesn't even know you could connect metal together? Or do you choose the one that has a portfolio of machines, rides, buildings, and other constructions to show you his abilities and his knowledge of the craft? One of the two is really good at what he does. The other kind of sucks and should go away. They both took a chance in applying as a welder for your company. So which one gets rewarded with the paycheck when you hire him? I'm pretty sure you'd hire the actual welder with skills and proven history, as opposed to the guy that looks like he just got out of high school. The man you hired was the more skilled welder and was therefore rewarded with money, after taking the chance of applying. Gambling, but profitably. Let's go ahead and take a look at another example. This time, taxi drivers. Do you get into the taxi that shows up after literally crashing 5 minutes ago, that's being driven by Dumb, Dumb and Dumber, or do you get into the spotless, shiny car driven by Jason Statham from the 2002 hit film The Transporter? Both taxis take a chance in taking your business, using both fuel and man-hours to get a car to your location. You hire the car that looks like it's driven by the more skilled driver. He is rewarded with your business, while the low-skill pile of crashing idiots in the other car get nothing. Trading works much the same way, except it isn't you who runs the business deciding who to hire, it's the market. It is up to you to use your skill and abilities to make decisions that get you paid. The market presents an opportunity, and it is your ability as a trader that decides whether you anticipate the direction of the market correctly and are therefore paid for your efforts, or predict incorrectly and face losses. So to recap, I want you to change how you view gambling, because it is simply a word with a meaning. It has a definition and a purpose. Its definition is simply money plus chance, and its purpose is to be used when describing things that are made up of both a chance and money. Trading is one of those things, regardless of your skill level. This does not mean you are bound to lose money. Trading is a skill-based game that happens to reward those who know what they're doing and punish those that don't. Trading guarantees losses only in the short term, where your edge will not always kick in. Do it well for long enough while having a statistical edge that allows you to have confidence in what you're doing, and your guaranteed short-term losses turn to guaranteed long-term profits. That's about all I have for you today, and I'll see you in the next one.